up, guys? We're the REMYZ.
I'm Daniel Russo.
This is the barbecue burger.
And you're having dinner with the REMYZ.
So let me tell you guys something about this pulled pork nachos, right? You see all this beautiful food here? I'm gonna tell you something about these pulled pork nachos. Obviously they're made out of pulled pork, shredded cheese, jalapenos, pico de gallo, melted cheese sauce, something like the movie sauce, but it was way better than that. Guess what else it got?
Yeah.
It got me eating that thing. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Daniel, we met you at the film game, right, man?
Yeah.
You did that amazing video.
Thank you, man. Yeah, the music
Tell me
video.
about that.
That was with Doogie, an artist I work with. It was like Juvenile, so it was like Cash Money type of video.
Yeah.
But I thought you guys should have won.
No.
Y'all had the U-Haul video. That was a crazy concept. That was a good concept.
Your video was
Thank
10
you,
times,
appreciate it.
10 times more.
Thank you.
Wow, that was like, damn, man. When I saw that and the whole freaking, your editing skills and everything, it was just top tier.
Thank you, man. Same for you guys.
So what you got planned for the next coming days and the next coming years for you?
Working on more music videos.
More music videos.
Yeah, with the artist named Jade.
Okay.
She's super dope. But I'm curious about what y'all next video is. Like, what
I think our next, meeting you, I think our next video might be with you.
Yo, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsor, Hole in the Wall. Sam and Craig, who are the owners of Hole in the Wall, talked about opening this amazing, famous Brazilian pub all the way back in their college days.
Avery, what is the best and the worst part of being a musician?
Well, the best part of being a musician is definitely being able to go out there and find venues and find places to play. And when you get there, if you're good,
Yeah.
people dance.
Right.
The worst part about being a musician is that there's a lot of hard work to do just to make money from it, especially if you are a die-hard musician and you want to live your life off of this. There's some work you have to put in as being a musician, but the best part of it is, I guess it all pays off at the end.
Chris, what's a session like with the REMYZ like?
A session with the REMYZ is very interesting, in the way that we all bring different influences. All of us listen to different styles of music. I'm a rock and roll guy, But the whole point is everybody has their different taste. And when everybody gets in the studio together, the influences pour out and it ends up, whatever the music is that we're working on, ends up being a combination of everything. And what's cool about it is that it sounds more different and more spontaneous that way than if you had an idea and then you walk in the studio with that same idea in mind. It's probably best if you let the vibe and the influences take over from everybody.
Justin,
Hey,
for this release of Down and Around, visually, what do you see for it?
Visually, I see that Down and Around should be somewhat of a 70s image or 80s image, because it's more like a Motown feel when really listen to it and when you really get into it. I feel like it's more like bright colors, more like long drives and chill vibes all around.
Long drives, chill vibes, dope. For sure. So Avery, the song Down and Around. Tell me about that. Like, why did you write it that way?
So we wrote that song that way because we wanted that song to feel so old school. We wanted to time travel with that song Down and Around. And I think we accomplished it. I think we did a really good job of making this song feel old school. Even to the mix and the master at the end of it, we wanted it to sound rough, a little rough on the edges. We wanted it to sound like heroin and cocaine. We wanted it to sound like Motown. So sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, how did I even come up with these words? What made me sing this song in falsetto? And I don't even know. It was just the times, the moment. And I remember us definitely wanting to execute the sound of the times and give people something that they haven't heard in a long time. And that was our strategy, that was our goal, and this is the song. If you haven't heard it, this is the song.
Down and Around.
That you gotta hear.
In your opinion, greatest of all time, the GOAT of bands.
Oh my goodness.
Who is it?
Well, see, there's. Man, that's a hard one. Let's say that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Because for me personally, the GOAT is and will always be Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
But when it comes to popularity and impact and cultural impact, I would say the Beatles.
Beatles. That's way
like-
before your time.
Oh yeah, it's way before my time, but I'm a super Led Zeppelin, Beatles, Rolling Stones. I listen to all that. For me, my favorite music is 70s and 90s, I would say.
Your dad put you onto that, or you discovered
I
it?
would
Your
say
dad,
my dad
right?
mostly put me
Yeah,
onto
yeah.
that. And then
What about current, like today?
today, I don't, I like 70s and 90s, but I really don't have a genre.
Okay,
I
yeah.
like whatever sounds good.
Yeah, bands kind of died today. They're not as strong as they used to be.
They're not as strong as they used to be. Probably due to the fact that nowadays music is more produced with the computer.
Yeah, right.
But there's something special about having an instrument and drums and bass and guitar and that live feel.
Yeah. Justin, bigger icon, Prince or Beyonce?
That's easy, boy. You gotta say Prince, man. What are you talking about? Prince is like top tier. I'm not saying or doubting Beyonce's skills or anything when it comes to her accomplishments and everything that she has done, but Prince on all hands down, he's just the top, bro.
Respect.
He's close to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just be honest.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson, I'm sorry, bro. You see, you asking these questions. You try to gang up.
Why Michael Jackson?
Man, what do you mean why Michael Jackson? That's one of the top singers in this world.
Yeah.
God rest his soul, but at the same time, top singers in the world.
Okay.
Oh,
Respect.
hands down, bro. You can't tell me. Try to tell me who can top Michael Jackson.
You got it. You got that one, yeah.
Exactly.
Now another word from our sponsors, Hole in the Wall. Hole in the Wall opened its first location without a walk-in cooler and relied on 1,500 pounds of ice every day delivered to cool the beers.
Buenos nachos, muchachos. I'm Melvin Miami, and we are about to play Get the Fuck Out of Here. The rules are very simple. I'm going to read a fun fact about each dinner attendee, and you have to guess which attendee that fact belongs to.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Let's do it.
The following person is a 6'2" giant. This contestant must go skydiving before they die. This contestant's favorite family member is his mother. And it ain't Mama Ava. Who's a mama's boy?
Is that you? Yeah, maybe. Okay, got that one.
This person's celebrity crush is Margot Robbie.
Who the hell is it?
Not you.
Suicide Squad, Wolf of Wall Street.
I know who that is.
The new Barbie movie.
Who that is?
I know.
Oh, that white lady? Oh, okay. I know who that is.
You ready?
Yes.
This contestant peed his pants in the 3rd grade while in class. This contestant is known for his sandwich making capabilities. A sandwich artiste, if you will.
Okay. I know that one. It's not me.
Sandwich. First of all, I've never seen Chris make a sandwich in my goddamn life. And then number 2, it must be Justin.
This contestant's father is a pastor.
Definitely not you.
This contestant is a avid record collector.
I'm tired of writing this motherfucker's name on my goddamn paper.
This contestant has an older brother who is a Broadway theater actor.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. What do you mean, get the fuck out of here?
This contestant's great-grandfather was a mafia victim.
Damn.
Oh, shit. A victim of the
Are you Italian? Is it not Italian? Okay.
Are you Italian?
Come on, call it.
This contestant, once as a kid, got caught shoving some video games into his pants. This contestant's celebrity crush is Halle Berry.
Oh.
This contestant must go to Africa before they go.
I know that.
This contestant got pushed by a girl in the 2nd grade in front of his friends at recess.
Get the fuck out of here, Justin. When did that happen?
Why you?
Fuck out of here.
Why-
Say it again.
Okay, all
Tell me
right.
the story.
First of all, it wasn't just a punch, you know. I was just trying to get my ball back. She took my ball, and then she done pushed me, then punched me. That's the first thing. Hey, ain't nothing funny about that.
This contestant had 2 cars for the time that he was 25.
Get the fuck out.
So, are you guys ready to find out who the winner is?
Yes.
Can I
Tell
get
me.
a drum roll, please, Justin? Chris!
Nah, man, get the fuck out of here. Get up. I don't think you should have deserved to win.
Get the fuck out.
I don't think you deserve to
guys,
win.
one
Get the fuck out of here.
fair
Out. No, just leave.
What?
Just walk
You
away.
guys.
Just walk away. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Dinner with the REMYZ. You can find more of our content on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe and listen to Down and Around out now.
And we'll see you at the next dinner, and also happy Women's History Month.
Peace.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. Everybody give us. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.